Yeah, honest.
Let's revisit
Can I be honest?
What?
I don't know if I should say this.
So of course now say it.
You got tired of the test?
Yeah. I don't know if I can mix the two. I had a Xanax and then I took a Percocet. Does that affect the outcome?
Guys, if you're taking a test about the intensity of your emotions and you're all f***ed up on Xanax,
I had anxiety about the test and I couldn't download it. But then I had back pain, so I took the Percocet.
Oh my God.
I did not drink alcohol on it.
Very important thing.
What does that mean?
Two very important things. So that's good because that explains perhaps why the psychopathy test didn't make sense to me. And the drugs absolutely will adulterate the test. Absolutely. So
yeah, because you're feeling way more sedated.
It was on the second test because it was too many strong disagree, and I was getting them all confused. I was like, this is too many boxes.
Yep. I think that explains why that one I was like, no, it didn't make sense. But number two, do not ever take opiates and benzodiazepines together. That's how people die. Those are terrible together. Terrible, terrible, terrible. You can take your Percocet or you can take your Xanax, but do not take both together. For all those celebrity deaths you've seen, always that combination.
Really? I thought it was alcohol and painkillers or Xanax.
No, but nothing like opiate and benzo. Look at France.
Oh, wow.
Xanax, fentanyl.
Be careful, Trisha.
Didn't kill, but you throw the Xanax on, boom, stops breathing.
Okay, how far apart can you take them?
4 hours, opiate.
I think it was an hour apart for real.
Not good. That's not good. Doctors prescribe that shit all the time like that, and it drives me crazy.
So
I have a prescription for both.
You have a Percocet?
I have a Percocet prescription.
For what's your pain?
I was in a car accident.
How long ago?
A while ago, but I have chronic back pain from it.
That seems like a bad doctor to prescribe Percocet for so long, right, Dr. Drew?
Not a great idea.
Yeah,
well, that's why I get the surgeries, plastic surgeries. They'll prescribe you Percocets.
That's why you get.
Well, it's not why I get them, but I get them from the surgeries.
Holy shit!
Thing people do is they get Michael Jackson. I'm convinced was getting plastic surgeries to get the opiates.
Really?
I've seen that many times.
Whoa!
It's just sort of an added bonus to the surgeries.
Oh my goodness! But you would think Michael Jackson of all people could get anything he wanted. He wouldn't have.
Obviously, he did.
It's hard to get them illegally.
Well, Michael Jackson eventually succumbed to some I forget what it was that killed him, but it was some extraordinarily strong
propofol, which is I'd never heard of it administered outside of a hospital. When I heard propofol killed him, it was shocking.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, it was just for this last part of the test because the first part I did a different day, and this was the last.
Well, as somebody who has a perfect score in the dark triad, I'm worried, and I want you to. Please not mix.
It was one time. It was one time. Well, I've done it before.
Be honest. It's not one time.
Okay, but one time that it counted where it matters where I'm bringing it up.
Let me bring up something that maybe you guys can address. I know that you romanticize people who die young and their legacy.
I do love that, and I would like to die young.
This is not good. So
I don't want to die. Oh my God! Please don't 5150 me. I don't want to die.
No, I know you're not suicidal, but I know
that happened to me 3 times.
No, but I know you romanticize.
I romanticize it,
and you're also obsessed with your legacy.
Yeah, I do think dying young, you become more famous and more notorious. People will miss me more when I'm dead. They'll be like, she was an icon, even though now they're like,
but don't you see this as a problem? She's taking Percocet. She's taking Xanax. She's obsessed. Okay, I don't think you're a drug addict, but I'm just saying I smell trouble.
It's the exact same thing as being jealous of Monica Lewinsky. It's the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Because I'm jealous of somebody that gets extraordinary fame by sometimes horrible means, and so what's his name from The Doors? He's forever an icon because he died at 28.
Right.
Jim Morrison. Yeah, it's a jealousy and be careful. Jealousy and envy for narcissists, people with narcissistic features, can really be a problem. So you have to envy is a very problematic feeling. Be careful.
It was more like when Anna Nicole was alive, everyone was making fun of her and laughing at her. And then when she died, it's like, oh, she had such a sad life. And then there was empathy for her. And I was like, well, that's me. And Marilyn Monroe, she had schizophrenia right before she died, but everyone tried to make fun of her and shit. And then when she died, well, she was a paranoid schizophrenia.
So you think that the only way you'll ever be understood is by dying early?
That's the only way I'll get anyone on my side.
That's
everyone
not true. A lot of people are.
No, now even people who advocate so much for mental health is oh, like that's too far. Oh, she needs to get it under control. When that's the whole point is I can't get it under control. Like it's so hard.
No, but people do support you. You're wrong to think
that's so not true. Why do you think I made all those videos? All the comments on the last one, which you knew, were all against me. They were all just like, wow, how could Ethan let her do that and like all that shit.
I mean, I don't know how to convince you, but you have a lot of supporters, especially since we've been doing the show together.
I don't want to die. Do not 5150 me. I'm not trying to kill myself.
I know you don't want to die.
I love myself. I'm a narcissist.
I know you don't want to die. I'm just saying the fact that you romanticize
I wouldn't mind. I'll just say that way. Like if it happens, I don't mind when my time is coming. I'm a Catholic. I don't believe in suicide. I believe I need to get to heaven. Like I'm also Jewish too, but Catholic.
She's not Jewish.
I'm converting.
Not that I care, but she's not.
Okay. Well, I'm on my way to convert. My boyfriend's an Israeli Jew.
You don't have you wouldn't even make it a 100th of way through Jewish conversion. Those motherfuckers, they don't fuck around. It's not like, dunk, you're Jewish. Okay. Like the Christians go, dunk your ass, you're Christian now. It's not like that.
Anyways, I don't really mix on. Honestly, I didn't know you weren't supposed to be completely clear. Well, even when I had I got my stomach pumped one time and they never told me that. They weren't like, don't mix the two. They said just don't do it with alcohol. So like no one ever told me don't mix a painkiller with
I'm sure they didn't. That drives me crazy that people give both those medicines together and don't give you a warning.
So the problem is
we do not want you to die. We do care about you. We do not want you to die.
I don't want you.
I don't want to die.
And by the way, you are having, I think, a deeper impact by getting your conditions treated and then talking about them dying.
Yes.
Right? It just becomes this weird sort of mythological thing. You're being very realistic and forthcoming about what are relatively common conditions.
Cosign.
You have cultivated all the love and hate in the world, right? You've done it. That's been your thing for a long time. So it's going to take a while for that to settle down.
Yeah. Hopefully.
What is it about? So if you take the opioids and the benzos, it slows your heart rate. That's the problem, and your heart is just like, I'm sober, I'm done, I can't beat anymore.
No, it's the opiates suppress your respiratory center.
Oh, you stop breathing.
And when you put the benzo on top of it, it really puts rocket fuel on that, and you just stop breathing.
Oh shit!
Oh my gosh. I'm scared because like everyone noticed like my neck, and then I went to go get my thing checked out on my neck, and they sent me to an EKG, get an EKG.
Oh yeah, because someone said you.
And I had shortness of breath, but I don't have COVID. Oh my god, what if I'm dying?
What happened? Well, no, you're not unless you're on a bunch of drugs. He's saying you have to be super high, and then you stop breathing.
Oh yeah, no.
It's like you black out.
What do they see in your neck?
Yeah, someone saw something on your neck.
You remember you told me.
Yeah.
He's the one that pointed it out. So I went to a entomologist. I don't know. Someone who specializes in neck, and I have like this goiter thing, and I got the blood work. I got like a scan, and then they sent me to a cardiologist, and I was like, "What?" I know. It was all last week. It was very intense.
There was comments saying Trisha has something on her neck. She should get it checked out.
I don't know if you can see. I mean, it's hard to see now.
I actually don't see it even.
He felt it. I went on Friday to a guy.
How did they see that?
He looked like Gene Wilder. I don't know. I couldn't see it either. Now I'm scared about it. I was like, what the hell?
Why the fuck?
Did you have one?
What?
Was it your thyroid?
Well, I just went like literally Thursday to get all my tests. I went to like the Quest lab place to get my blood work, and then I did my EKG. So I haven't gotten anything back. This was all like last week because they told me 2 weeks ago, and then I was like, I should get it checked out, I guess, which makes sense because I have like, anyways, this is a whole other thing, but I can't lose weight, and I've been like eating healthy and like working out, and then my acne. So I don't know. There may be something wrong with me, but.
Okay.
Well, we've established today that there is.
Just add it to the list.
Well.